Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Fantasy Hair Color Only on FE9. This time we'll be doing chapter 4, which is the chapter we get Soren. Sorry, that's not Soren. There it is. Sorry, okay, there it is. This is Soren Scrolls. I am showing you Soren Scrolls because, as mentioned when I was doing the hair challenge on Gate, Soren was considered to be a green hair unit, and so as I consider that here too. But because I know many people could complain about this, I'm going to do many limitations to Soren power just so he doesn't stand out that much. And it's not like I just want to use him. It's more like I want to transfer the A support with Icon Soren, so I need to get that. And even though I know it only required to deploy the units, I don't feel like deploying a unit for half the game and not just him. So the limitations that I'm going to do with Soren, let's start with the first one. The first one is that I will not give him any stat booster. That includes this 15. The second limitation that I'll be doing is that he won't be getting any forged weapons once it's possible. So he can only fight with the weapons that you can buy and get. What else? I'm not going to use a master seal for him. There are 1 or 2 master seals in the game, but the point is I'm not making him promoted to get stats sooner. And not only that, but once I promote him, I level him up, because that happened. I had to use him for over half the game. I had to use him up to a point where my units will be promoted. So once he promotes, he'll have to use knife, because that is supposed to be worse choice than using states, and I will not have the state utility. So it's not like I can have 2 healers instead of 1. The second one being Iliana later on. I still only have 1 healer. And I would also say that giving the experience of Soren to Iliana and Iliana getting experience is worse than giving Iliana the experience of both units, because Iliana could get into a healer sooner, get into promotion sooner, because I also can use a master seal on Iliana. What other things did I ban from him? So Soren does come with added. It's the only skill he'll have, because I will not be giving him any skill. So to sum up is no skills, no stat boosters, no forged weapons, no staffs when promotion, no master seal for promotion. And as for deployment, as I said, I had to get the A support with Icon Soren. So I'll be deploying him in every single chapter until I get the A support. That's how it works in this game. Supports are built by the amount of maps you have deployed, a couple of units that support. And once I have the A support, if I can avoid deploying him, what I mean by that is that if I can have the max deployment with all units that are allowed without using Soren, I will not deploy Soren. I'm not sure if there is a chapter like that or not, because I didn't feel like searching for it if that's the case or not. But if that happens, Soren will not be deployed. So I think that's all the limitations that I'm going to do with him. He'll have no stat boosters, no skills, no master seal, no staffs, no forces, no skills, no stat boosters, no master seal, no staffs. He had to support Ike. That's not exactly a limitation. It'll be a limitation for Ike later on if I happen to came across with a chapter where I'm not able to deploy Soren, but for what I said. And yeah, that's more or less the limitations to Soren. Let's check the pros anyways. Yeah, I guess that's also another limitation. I will try not to make him reach level 2020 because I will try not to get transfers for stats in Breathing Down. He'll still transfer weapon ranks though, but that doesn't matter too much. So the growths are good, like 40% speed growth isn't bad. Like the average growth of Soren's speed is around the same as Void. Let's say one more speed. Yes, you have one more speed cap too. And he will cap on average magic, and he'll also cap resistance on average. And as mentioned, the bans aren't that much. Well, the bans are helpful, but the weapons do not give speed nor strength easily, nor defense. So it doesn't really matter which weapon I'm using with him. I'll give him this speed ban because he can give speed and skill. That is around one more speed point. So yeah, I don't think I'll cap any because that is a thing I had to avoid. And that's the new unit we've gotten, so this map is a little hard because there is quite a few enemies. Most of them are lance user, and for this challenge only Ike and Soren will be allowed for this map, and that is weapon triangle disadvantage against most enemies. We got a new sword here, which is the version of the rapier in this game. Let's give these stand-ups to someone else because you don't need to have it. So I decided to let the elixir be on Oscar for later maps and keep vulneraries here just so I don't use the elixir here. I guess I can just have it on Titania. It's not like Titania is going to fight, so it doesn't matter if it still has full inventory here. Yeah, I hope this is enough. I'll make sure that Guthrie and Sinon don't have anything after this map because I will not get them until later, so I would like to get this vulnerary sooner. Or maybe I should keep one vulnerary on them, just make sure they don't die. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Maybe it's better for them to still have at least one vulnerary. Okay, I did change the placement of my units. This is not how they begin with. The reason for it is because I like to defeat this enemy and move up here and form and make a wall with these two pickets and these two or these two tiles. And that way I should be able to deal with the enemies slowly. So let's start. I think I can live with Ike. I haven't checked really, but I hope I can. Maybe I can get a crit here. Okay, so Soren will be able to hit this enemy. Again, if you don't allow him, it's easier. Like you just creep here and you just don't bother and go up here. You would just go up here with these two units and pick a wall with this three here. So you just don't face enemies with trees nor Soren. So because I'm going to use Soren, even with limitations, I need to train him so he's not that bad. The Soren does have right now 7 speed because he has 0 strength, but this enemy does have 0 speed, so I should be able to double this one, and I can hit because he only does 16 damage and it's the only enemy that can hit him. Priest will go up as mentioned, and these other units will do that too, and they can also be out of range of this enemy, so this enemy will face counter. One thing I should mention, if I remember correctly, is that Soren being next to Ike makes both not get crit. I don't know if I'm facing crit with some enemies, if I didn't do that, but it's a thing that can be used. So technically, if you didn't allow Soren, that's the thing you are not allowed to use because that is a bonus between an unallowed unit and an allowed unit. That is quite a lot of enemies. Okay, so what I said is that I would use a wall here and another one here. 9, 11, 14. So these two units should be the ones making a wall there, and these should be the ones making a wall up here. So these enemies have 4 speed, which means they won't double Soren, and Soren have enough HP and free defense because of the ticket, so he can take both in case they hit them both, which I don't think they can unless they kill them somehow, so this should be fine. Wait, that's the one. This is a 3. Oh, well that's better, I guess. That means that I only need I here and 2 units here. I might be able to provoke these bow units with Xenon, and that way I will not counter enemies, and I can get rid of the ranged enemies first before done. Enemies do have steel weapons, so they can probably do some damage to Titania. Well, not all enemies do have steel weapons. Okay, then, as said, Soren was able to leave both archers, so there's no reason for me to not go here and defeat this enemy with Soren. I'll use a vulnerary. And we'll wait. That's 5 damage. So if they even got it, would have taken 2 damage at least. I might have been able to one-round that enemy with a steel weapon. I was hoping the bow enemies will attack Soren because of the low defense, but turns out they rather attack someone who couldn't counter them. I mean, I guess more experience for Soren. I just wait. More enemies will attack me, right? If that doesn't happen, I'll just try to kill an archer with I can put on where I is. Okay, they didn't do what they didn't attack me, so I'll just do what I said and defeat an archer. I'll put Sinan down here, and I guess Soren can start surrounding an enemy, I guess. I mean, it's an injured enemy. He's not one-rounding them unless he would proc at them twice or something. Let's just hit the other archer. Speed resistance and HP. So Soren can live against this enemy as long as he beats this one. Soren doesn't reach, so I guess there's an odd thing I can do. I can just move Sinon here. But the strategy that I'm showing right now isn't it's not that Soren is making this card possible, except for, well, maybe the first enemy that I beat. but that enemy could just be beaten by a crit. Relying on a crit on your first combat is not that bad. I'm not sure if I have put myself in range of more enemies. Can you leave this one? He won't double you, he has 5 speed and you have 7. So that's 13 damage, you have 50 HP, 15 HP, so you won't die. You can just do this. Okay, you did go for Soren. So now Soren will get another level up, and I finish this enemy with I. Still no speed. I am supposed to get speed on my next level up for sure. So I think I'll just face these 3 enemies first. That's not a 1 round. You're 1 point short. That means that this guy is going to get healed. Someone. Unless I beat him now. I think I will. Soren is out of range, so I can just enter. That is a 1 round. I was missing 1 point, so by using Field Sword, which is 1 point stronger, 1 more might stronger than the Regal Sword, I was able to 1 round that enemy. And probably this one. Yes. Okay, so we'll move here and use another vulnerability. And if all goes well, we might 1 round these 2 enemies. Well, I might not 1 round this one. That's pretty more speed on this one. I guess you have three more levels for no reason. Will the archer move first? No. I was hoping the archer moved first so I could get a level up. That wouldn't have been enough to defeat this enemy. Strength and defense, that's good. I think I now take no damage from this guy, or maybe 1 damage, or maybe both. That can also happen. So these enemies are not in my range, so as long as I just beat this enemy with I can probably defeat this one with Soren. Yeah, there is no issues there. So I'll just bait this enemy on the next turn. This enemy does have a steel sword, so it gets slowed down by 5, has free speed. I can use steel swords on Divine. Let me see if I can defeat this enemy without using a steel sword, because I might be able to come around him with just an iron sword. I have 16 damage with the iron sword, so I'll be doing 10 damage. That's not enough. I'd rather waste steel sword on the regal sword. I should have used a vulnerability. I'm not going to die against this enemy though. So all this group, I think it will mob all together, which is unfortunate. The boss does have 15 attack. So I think my best choice is to move here, because the boss does have a ranged weapon. It means that I will not counter him. Okay, I had to move 1 tile closer, which is fine. I'll just use a vulnerability and use another one on the next turn, and I should be fine on the ticket. Well, not the ticket, the healing heads. I guess the enemies can also start moving without being in their range. That's a possibility. That is good, don't get me wrong, because now I can face these soldiers without facing the boss. You don't reach Soren, but you do. You are the only enemy that can reach Soren. You do have 9 attack. You have only 2 speed, so my Soren can double you. And with 9 attack, you're not going to beat Soren. Not even the Soren that's injured. So I'll just leave Soren where it is right now. Enter. You might just attack Ike because you wouldn't get countered. 1 point sword. Is this one going to be also 1 point sword? I think it is. Well, we'll never know. I get the vulnerability. That is not the archer that can attack Soren. That is the archer that could attack Soren. I guess it's fine. So I don't know if I can leave all these. I mean, I guess this side doesn't take any damage from the archers, so he can definitely leave both the soldier and this boss. 16, 15, so that's 11, that's 11, and that's 13 actually. There's a weapon triangle advantage. I won't die. So I think I just rather defeat an archer because it's an enemy that I could not face in enemy phase. That's 14. You might just kill me if I don't do anything about that. Okay, so you could move here. You could move here, you could move where Soren is, and Soren will be safe. Again, if you were not using Soren here, these units will always be staying back there, so I would not need to worry about Soren. Of course you're going back to healing. I still don't know. I'll just kill the other archer now, I guess. You do have 15 attack. I would need to use a vulnerability to make Soren live against you, so I don't think I'll give you the kill. Oh, then this is fine. I don't know if your vulnerability is a droppable one or not. I think I got one vulnerability already, and there is only one droppable vulnerability. So I guess I would not be defeating you. You have 1 resistance and Soren has 10 attack? Can I get the kill, Soren? This is guaranteed. You don't have Vantage, right? Like, no, Vantage works always, so you would have attacked me first, again. I guess we can give the kill to Soren before doing that. Anything I like change? I said that I'd be fine you having a vulnerary just in case, or when you join. So I guess this is fine. Let's give you the kill then. And we got a level up, that to give us speed. Only speed. Again, that will happen anytime. Yep, no casualties because no deaths are allowed with this. We actually got some pay experience here. I don't remember if there is basic pay experience obtained, or if it is on, or if it is for clearing this map personal. It says turns to clear, so it might have been due to turns. Alright, that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!